Come and go all the time here in the Wabash Valley. So in the wake of the disastrous train derailment in Ohio, we wanted to talk about local plans in case of such an emergency. News 10's Madison Zaleski is live now in Terre Haute. She explains what guidelines local firefighters must follow when responding to emergency situations involving hazardous materials. Madison.
Susie, Terre Haute has a long-term relationship with trains running through town, and some of those tracks run over some major areas. I went over to the Terre Haute Fire Department to learn about the response if a major train derailment with hazardous materials would look like.
We know it's always a chance, so it's always in the back of our mind. We do have a hazardous materials response team with the Terre Haute Fire Department.
Fred Hamblin is the battalion chief of the Terre Haute Fire Department. If any chemicals were to leak from an accident, he says the department would approach the situation with a few simple guidelines.
Number one, a safe approach. We always approach any hazardous material scene from an upwind, uphill direction, and then identification of the product that is either been released or leaking.
To identify hazardous material, fire departments would follow the train's waybill, which lists the goods it's carrying.
In a matter of a train incident, we get hold of the conductor, hey, let me see your waybill, let me see your manifest, see what you're carrying. They give it to us because then we know specifically what each one of those cars is carrying, the potential of cross-contamination.
Once the department is on the scene, responders can isolate and deny entry. Depending on the severity of the chemicals, they can evacuate and mitigate the area. Responders have their own hazmat suits they would use in a situation. Hamblin hopes a disaster like this doesn't come to the Wabash Valley, but he says his team knows the plan if something does happen.
We know that they've been trained superbly, and we have probably the best crew of individuals to face anything that we may have to come across.
Coming up at 6, you'll hear from emergency management agencies in Vigo County and what plans they have in place. Reporting live in Terre Haute, Madison Zaleski, News 10.